Hello, spooky followers. My name is Indigo Grimm, here with a brand new spooky music review. And this one's going to be very unique. It's because I'm going to be reviewing a song that is actually very classic in the horror tropes, but it's also about my job, real life job. And if you guys don't know, Mal and I are PCT, or patient care tech, at our local hospital, basically. And I know, a hospital with doctors, and in the horror community, doctors can be scary, horrifying, or the hospital will be haunted. Actually, if you think about it, my work at the hospital is actually haunted. And I'll probably discuss that and my haunted experience at my work in a later video. And yes, working in a hospital does seem scary. I mean that with a grain of salt. I mean, I get it. If you watch a lot of horror movies based on doctors or hospitals, it is kind of scary. And in fact, I do agree. There are some areas that, at my job, I would rather not go alone. And not just me. After all, the hospital at that I work is actually haunted, I think. Actually, yes. I did have some haunted experience at my work. Not just me, but also Mal as well. Since we both had to stick together. Just in case. But enough about that. But doctors are actually very helpful. After all, I work with them. With the nurses as well. Even though some of them, I will, in their own decision, I want to scream at them, yell at them, cuss them out, and only them. Especially for their decisions as well. Again, unfortunately, I cannot tell you some of the stories because of HIPAA, but just say, there's a reason why Mal and I don't want to become doctors or nurses, because one, I feel like cussing them out every single fucking time. But again, I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, if I do, just say I'm going to have a bone-splitting headache. So yeah. But in the horror sense, a scary doctor, scientific doctor, are scary. In fact, without them, we wouldn't have horror movies about doctors, or a few others. But the reason why I'm talking about that, and also haunted attractions about hospitals as well. Again, I recommend it. After all, fear is what I crave and feed on. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm here to review a song about doctors in a scary sense from the one and only CreepWave sound. And the song I'm here to review is the one and only White Coat, Red Canvas, an unhinged song. This came out 2 months ago by CreepWave Sound. Again, highly recommend you to go check him out, because he made a lot of scary songs and unhinged. But no more delays. Let's see how this scary song does. And to me, by the look of it, it's gonna be bloody. So let's begin. already got the video already up and running. So let's begin. In 3, 2, 1.
Sterilize the room! Wash the hands! Smile! Trust me. White coat, potato stitched in thread. Stethoscope swinging over words you said. Doctor, it hurts.
Okay, I love the blood effect.
Pain talks fluid
But
words. I get a
the flashing,
full of lies.
dang
Try
man,
something dread. Heartbeats pounding inside your head.
remind me to put a flash warning on his video. Dang it.
You look for God when the ceiling hums.
But
I look for rhythm and
the
where
blood
I
effect
cut
is
from.
good.
Hippocratic cuff, bent out of shape. I don't heal wounds. I sharpen the edge. Trust is a mask I wear just right. Mercy dies under fluorescent light. Count to 10, but you never wake. I don't make errors. I stop
Dr.
mistakes. Why call
Okay.
it canvas? Masterpiece screams. Fade left face, real dreams. Mayhem gospel scalpel time.
The music is good, but also, I like the flash effect. To me, I would use a smoke effect instead of flashing, just in case. But the music is good. Definitely. Definitely unreal.
I love the smell of antiseptic fear. Clean room sinners line up right here. They come to me begging for change. I give them stillness wrapped in pain. Insurance pays for the end I design. Copay in silence, dotted line. I see colors when the pressure drops. Hear applause when the flatline stops. Losing walls too small for my rage. So I frame it all on the ribcage stage. I don't chase buddies in alleyway rain. I let them trust me, that's the game. They call me calm, they call me kind. They never
All
hear the
doctors,
choir in my mind. If God's real,
surgery,
he won't walk
surgery.
away. He's
That's
watching close,
surgery.
running raw, I play.
Strange.
White coat, red canvas, masterpiece screams. Fading my thoughts, immaterial dreams. Mayhem gospel scalpel time. I break pain through a surgeon's strike. Heartbeat slowing, tempo low. Blood tells truth you didn't wanna know. Say my name like a prayer at night. Doctor, doctor, red my life. Scrub and scrub out, wash the sin, but it seeps through gloves, under skin. I don't want heaven. I built my own operating room, stainless throne. Every scream's the first I came. Everybody lives our legacy pain. They say I'm sick, I say I'm free. The cure was never meant to be me. Trust me. Fly out! This won't hurt long! Like a angel, sign my name. Every life lost feeds the flame. No confession, no disguise. I look salvation in the eye. Lights go out, machines go quiet. I hear applause in the silence riot. I don't fear hell, I'm perfect the art. Carve my heaven from a human heart. Time of death. Whenever I decide.
Oh, well, no ad, thank gosh. But also,
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of problems with this. Don't get me wrong. The song was good. Unhinged, yes. But, okay. One, flash warning. Definitely. In my own opinion, he should have used not so much of a flash, but maybe a smoke effect on top of that. Now, the blood effect was good. I would say that. Problem one. We actually got surgeons for this. Again, coming from a PCT, patient care tech, or CNA in particular. So yeah, 2. Now yes, death happens a lot, not on also on surgeon tables, but also outside of it. Trust me, you do not want to know how many people died on my unit. And yes, PCTs or CNAs have to wash the bodies. And I'm not joking. We clean the bodies for the family, and don't get me wrong, I do feel bad for them. Trust me. Cleaning up dead bodies, especially at my work, it's heartbreaking. I don't know how many times that Mal or I cried. So trust me, it's not a good feeling. 2. Third thing. Not always happens. That never happens. Unless there must be a reason. And this is why I don't want to become a doctor because of that. Again, I cannot tell you because it will affect my job and also HIPAA. But just say some decision I would rather not deal with. Trust me. Sometimes I disagree with the doctor opinions or their plans, just like nurses. Trust me, and don't get me fucking started. The doctors only come in for a few hours and then they leave. And the family or patient still ask questions, and I don't know because I'm a PCT. I literally have to ask the nurse to call the doctor. So yeah, this is why. But for the spooky sense, the scary sense, or horror, now that I could see this song. That's why I still love it. The music was good, the beat was good, and the heavy metal. It's just that my opinion about my job is affecting it. Since, like I said, I'm a PCT. So yeah, not helping me. But in a scary horror sense, it actually agrees. Because thinking a horror point of view, a doctor torturing you, or even opening you up while anesthetic. Now that is scary, really scary, and all the way down. So for that, in that sense, at least give this song at least a 10 out of 10 and 75 hearts. Also, dude, my guy, I love your songs, but be careful with the flash warning. At least put a flash warning, or use it less. Just saying, but that's just me. But I better get going. I got another spooky music review, or another creepypasta review, music review, or a reaction. So until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay spooky, my friends.